الحمد لله الذي خلق الأفلاك والأرضين، والصلاة والسلام على من كان نبيا وآدم بين الماء والطين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا أقسم بهذا البلد صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الأمين المتين الكريم، ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. قال رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم, the beloved and blessed Rasul صلى الله عليه وسلم is reported to have said, the one who recites durood, salutation, salawat and salam once upon me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showers 10 mercies upon that person. 10 of his sins are forgiven and his rank is elevated 10 times in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's all recite durood together. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammadin kama tuhibbu wa tarda bi an tusalli alayhi. One more time together. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammadin kama tuhibbu wa tarda bi an tusalli alayhi. From the bottom of your heart, one more time. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammadin kama tuhibbu wa tarda bi an tusalli alayhi. Sallallahu ala Muhammad, Nurin min Nurillah. مدینہ مدینہ ہمارا مدینہ، مدینہ مدینہ ہمارا مدینہ، ہمیں جان و دل سے ہے پیارا مدینہ. سہانا سہانا دلارا مدینہ، ہر عاشق کی آنکھوں کا تارا مدینہ. وہاں پیارا کعبہ، یہاں سبز گنبد. وہاں پیارا کعبہ، یہاں سبز گنبد. وہ مکہ ہے پیارا تو میٹھا مدینہ. خدا گر قیامت میں فرمائے مانگو، خدا گر قیامت میں فرمائے مانگو، تو لگائیں گے دیوانے نعرہ مدینہ. اور مجھ کو پسند آیا سرکار کا مدینہ، سب کو پسند آیا سرکار کا مدینہ. کیا خوب مہکا مہکا سرکار کا مدینہ. بادل گرے ہوئے ہیں بارش برس رہی ہے، لگتا ہے کیا سہانا سرکار کا مدینہ. تقدیر میں خدایا عطار کے مدینہ، تقدیر میں خدایا ہم سب کے مدینہ. لکھ دے فقط مدینہ سرکار کا مدینہ. All praise due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the creator, the nourisher, the sustainer, the provider of the entire universe. And thousands of peace, blessings, salutations, salawat and salam be upon the most noble and beloved Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, regarding whom my Aqa Sayyidi Murshidi Ala Hazrat very beautifully says, wo jo na the to kuch na tha, wo jo na ho to kuch na ho, jaan hai wo jahan ki, jaan hai to jahan hai. Alhamdulillah, we have entered the blessed and beautiful month of Zul Hijjatul Haram, the month of Hajj, the month in which these first 10 days Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves it when his bondsman worships him in these 10 days. these days where the fortunate ones have left to the holy lands of Makkatul Mukarramah and Madinatul Munawwarah to perform Hajj, to fulfill the rites of Hajj. We make dua, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala include us amongst those fortunate ones also, that we also perform Hajj and Umrah of these blessed and beautiful cities. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it such that every year we visit the blessed Roza of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I discussed previously that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes a qasam in the Holy Quran, then the qasam is taken of something very great, something very important, something which has a high rank, a high status. Like Allah Ta'ala says, La uqsimu bi yawmil qiyamah, I take a qasam of the day of Qiyamah. And we all know day of Qiyamah is a very big day. Accountability is going to be done, decision is going to be made, who is going Jahannam, who is going Jannat. So it's a big day. Allah Ta'ala took a qasam of that day. 30th para Surah Balad, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, La uqsimu bihadal balad, I take a qasam of the city Makkah. Allah Ta'ala takes a qasam of the city Makkah. La uqsimu bihadal balad. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you took a qasam of the city of Makkah. It shows how exalted, what a high status Makkah has in your court. But Ya Allah, why you took a qasam of the city Makkah? Is it because Baytullah is present in Makkah? The holy Kaaba is in Makkah. Is that the reason you took a qasam of the city Makkah? The answer will come, the Kaaba is in Makkah, but that's not the reason why the qasam was taken. Ya Allah, Safa and Marwa is in Makkah, and you said, Inna Safa wal Marwata min sha'airillah, that Safa and Marwa are from the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah, Safa and Marwa has nisbat with Sayyidah Hajira radiallahu ta'ala anha. Is that the reason why you took qasam of Makkah? The answer will come, yes, Safa and Marwa is very great, very honored. It is from the signs of Allah, but that's not the reason why the qasam was taken. Ya Allah, in Makkah, we have Maqam Ibrahim, that respected place where Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam placed his blessed foot. Ya Allah, Ibrahim alayhi salam is father of the Anbiya. Maqam Ibrahim is in Makkah. Is that the reason why you took qasam of Makkah? The answer will come, Maqam Ibrahim is respected, honored, very great in the sight of Allah. But that's not the reason why the qasam was taken. Ya Allah, in Makkah we have Abi Zamzam, we have the water of Zamzam, and Zamzam has nisbat with your Nabi. Zamzam has nisbat with a prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah, Zamzam is that water that my Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has mentioned in a summary of hadith. Zamzam is for that purpose for which it has been drunk. If it is drunk for shifa, the person will get shifa. If it is drunk for any other reason, that reason will be fulfilled. Ya Allah, that's how great Zamzam is. Is that the reason why you took a qasam of Makkah? The answer will come, Zamzam is very great, yes. But that's not the reason why the qasam was taken. Ya Allah, we looked at all the wonders of Makkah, all the great things present in Makkah. Then we said, you took a qasam of the city of Makkah. Because you took a qasam, there must be something great in this city. What is the reason? If it's not because of Kaaba, if it's not because of Safa, if it's not because of Marwa, it's not because of Zamzam, it's not because of Hajri Aswad, it's not because of Maqam Ibrahim, what's the reason you took a qasam? The answer comes, read the next ayat, La uqsimu bihadal balad, I take a qasam of the city of Makkah. وَأَنْتَ حِلٌّ بِهَذَا الْبَلَدِ, my beloved, because you are staying in the city of Makkah, that's the reason I took a qasam of the city of Makkah. Because Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is staying in Makkah, because he is present in the city of Makkah, that's the reason Allah Ta'ala is taking a qasam of Makkah. What do you come to know? Qasam was taken because of a Nabi, means my Nabi is greater than Maqam Ibrahim. My Nabi is greater than Hajar Aswad. My Nabi is greater than Safa and Marwa. My Nabi is better than Zamzam. My Nabi is better than even the holy Kaaba itself. My Nabi is the best in the entire creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the reason Allah Ta'ala takes a qasam of Makkah. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam spent majority of his years in the land of Makkatul Mukarramah. Hukum came, my beloved, you must migrate, leave Makkatul Mukarramah. Kuffar are troubling you, the enemies of Allah are disturbing you. It's time for you to leave the city of Makkah. That city where my beloved stayed, that city my beloved loved, that city my beloved spent his entire childhood, that city my beloved made nikah in, that city where my beloved's children were born, that city which was very close to the heart of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hukum came, my beloved, leave this city, migrate, do hijrat. Ya Allah, where should I make hijrat to? Is there any other city? I am leaving such a great city, such an honorable city, such a respected city. Where should I go? Hukum came, my beloved, there is a city known as Yathrib. Means a city of diseases, a city of sicknesses, such a city where people would not like to go, such a city where people don't want to place their feet in. People go there, they become sick. The water of that place makes a person sick. The food of that place makes a person sick. The atmosphere of that place makes a person sick. People said this place is so sickening, we'll call it Yathrib, the place of sicknesses. Ya Allah, you are giving me hukum, I should migrate. Where should I go? My beloved, go to the city of Yathrib. Ya Allah, I am leaving a pure city, a beloved city, a respected city, and I must go to a city of sickness. There must be 1,000 wisdoms behind this decision of yours. But what is the wisdom? The answer will come, yes, there are 1,000 wisdoms. But one wisdom is, that place is a place of sickness. That place is a place of disease. That place's water is not good. That place's sand is not good. That place's atmosphere is not good. My beloved, you migrate and go to that place. The moment you're going to place your feet in Yathrib, Allah Ta'ala will change it. Yathrib will now become Taiba. Yathrib will become Madinah. Yathrib will become Taba. The sand will become Shifa. The water will become Shifa. The atmosphere will become Shifa. My beloved, that place is a place of sickness. But I want to show the world your maqam, your status. As soon as you go in that city will become a place of Shifa. The city will become a place of coolness until the day of judgment. That is why go to Yathrib, and from today nobody must say Yathrib. From today that city is called Taiba. From today that city is called Madinah. From today that city is called the purest city in the entire world. This was 1400 years ago, more than 1400 years ago. Today your scientist is saying the same thing. Previous years we had COVID-19. World Health Organization passed a statement that after discovering and looking at the entire world, there was disease, sickness everywhere. They said the purest city on this earth was the city Madinatul Munawwara, the city of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Until Qiyamah, that city became pure. I said that city which is filthy, which was sickness, my Nabi went there, it became a pure city. That heart which is dirty, that heart which is sick, that heart which is filthy, you put my Nabi in that heart, your heart will become Madinah. That house which has problems, that house which has difficulties, house which has calamities, you put my Nabi in that house, practice upon the teachings of my Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, your house will become Madinah. That is why my Piro Murshid Huzur Shaykhul Islam very beautifully says, Nabi ki yaad mein jo akhtar subh sham kare, Nabi ki yaad mein akhtar jo subh sham kare, kahin bhi rehte ho Taiba nagar mein rehte hai. Wherever you are, you will always be in the city of Medina. And that is why Huzur Amir al-Sunnat says, Medina mera sina ho, mera sina Medina ho, Medina dil ke andar ho, dile mustar Medine mein.
This is the lovers of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, that everything becomes Madinah, your heart becomes Madinah, your personality becomes Madinah, your house becomes Madinah, and with that the entire area becomes Madinah. Because you have nisbat with the city and with Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. What can be said about Madinah? Allah. Madinah is that city when Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to leave for a journey, and when time came to come back towards Madinah, so Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam would start rushing. He would speed up. He would start rushing towards Madinah because of the love which he had in his heart for the city of Madinah. Nabi Sallallahu in Madinah, he made dua, Ya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Makkah was beloved to me. I loved Makkah a lot. That was my city. Ya Allah, make it such that Madinah becomes more beloved to me than the city of Makkah. That was the love my Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had for Makkah, for Medina. Medina, that city. My Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, Man istata'a an yamuta bil madinati falyamut biha. If anyone has the ability to die in Medina, then he should die in Medina. Why? Why must you die in Medina? Allah. My Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says, because the one who dies in Medina, I'm going to make shafa'at for him on the day of judgment. I'm going to intercede for that person. If you want to die, then die in Medina. That's the blessed place for you to die. That's the city of Medina. Somebody asked me, what is Medina? I said, you want to know what is Medina? Let me give you an example. Many people come, Munasab, I'm leaving to go London. I'm going to America. I'm going to so and so place. Munasab makes dua, may Allah Ta'ala take you safely. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring you back safely. Somebody said, Munasab, I am going to Medina. Munasab says, may Allah Ta'ala take you safely and bring you safely. Ashik said, Munasab, make dua, may Allah Ta'ala take me safely. Don't make dua of my returning. My heart doesn't want to come back to this place. If I'm going to Medina, I must die in Medina. I said, there is no city in this world where a person says, I should go there and I should die. There's only one city, that is the city of Medina. This is enough to prove the respect and the love everyone has for the city of Medina. That is the city of my beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wasallam. My Nabi sallallahu said, Man zara qabri wajabat lahu shafa'ati. The one who made ziyarat of my qabr, my Roza Mubarak, the one who made ziyarat of my Roza Mubarak, wajabat lahu shafa'ati. My shafa'at becomes wajib for that person. My shafa'at becomes a necessary for that person. This is the city of Medina. That city of Medina, where 70,000 angels come every morning. 70,000 angels come every evening. How many angels? 70,000. Did anyone, minority of you, I'm talking about Hajj and Umrah, many few of you all must have seen a gathering of 70,000 people. I'm not talking about Hajj and Umrah. 70,000 people. Here, 70,000 angels come every morning. 70,000 angels come every evening, and what is their duty? They come and recite salam to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. 70,000 in the morning, 70,000 in the evening, altogether 140,000 angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Once an angel came, until Qiyamah, he can never come back to that same position and make salam to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. From that time, since Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam left this world physically until Qiyamah, every day 140,000 angels come and make salam. Until Qiyamah, once an angel gets a chance, he will never get a chance. Somebody said, Munasab, I recite durood upon Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, 100,000, 10,000. I said, you're talking about 100,000, 10,000, 140,000 angels every day recite salam to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. My Nabi is not in need of your durood, your salam. If you are reciting salam, it is only for your benefit. My Nabi is not in need of anything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the nizam and the situation such that angels keep on sending salam to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is the city of Madinah. And you want to know what is Madinah? Then don't ask a person who hasn't been to Madinah. I haven't been to Madinah. I can never ever explain to you what is Madinah. Never. Yes, I read about Madinah, I studied Madinah, I read books about Madinah, the Holy Quran speaks about Madinah, and everything is about Madinah. In the tafasir in that you will find Madinah, but I will never ever be able to tell you what is Madinah. If you want to know what is Madinah, then go and ask that person who went to Madinah, and then he comes back, then ask him what is Madinah. And he will tell you what is Madinah. Ala Hazrat went to Madinah, and then he saw dogs in the city of Madinah. So Ala Hazrat started crying. And he said, "Oh Ahmad Raza, you went to Medina and you saw the dogs in Medina. Wasn't it possible for you to cut out a piece of your heart and feed it to the dogs of Medina? That at least dogs love flesh, they love meat. At least the dogs would be satisfied when they eat the meat of your heart. Wasn't it possible for you to cut a piece of your heart and give it to those dogs?" "Paraye dil bhi na nikla dil se tohfe mein raza, un sagane ku se itni jaan pyari wah wah." He says, "Ahmad Raza, you love your life so much that you couldn't take out a piece of your heart and give it to those dogs. Tell me, are those dogs more important, or is your life more important in the court of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam?" This is the love which a person goes. When Hassan Raza Khan went to Medina, and when he came back, somebody asked, "Hazrat, what is Medina?" He said, "I read about 8 Jannats. I read about 8 Jannats. When I went to Medina, I saw all those 8 Jannats being sacrificed in the streets of Medina. Ajab rang par hai bahare Medina, ke sab jannate hai nisare Medina." All the Jannats of Allah are sacrificed on Medina. Hassan Raza Khan says, "I went to Medina, and if a thorn poked me in my feet, Allah Allah." And look at the words he uses. He says, "Khare sehraye Nabi, paon se kya kaam tujhe?" That, "Oh thorn, oh thorn in the city of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what do you have to do with my feet? खारे सहराए नबी पाँव से क्या काम तुझे? आ मेरी जान, मेरे दिल में है रास्ता तेरा. Come my beloved, your place is not in my feet, your place is in my heart. Come and poke my heart, so until Qiyamah I can tell everyone that my heart is poked with the thorns of Medina." That is the love people have for the city of Medina. Someone is going for Hajj and Umrah, ask them, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" By Allah, Ashik won't say, "I'm going for Hajj." He won't say, "I'm going for Umrah." He's saying, "I'm going to Medina. I'm going to the city of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I'm going to the Roza of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam." Kabe ka naam tak na liya, Taiba hi kaha. पूछा किसी ने हमसे कि नौहज़त किधर की है? उनके तुफ़ैल हज भी खुदा ने करा दिए, असली मुराद हाज़री उस पाक किधर की है. My intention was to go in the court of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Through that sadaqah, Allah Ta'ala granted me the ability to perform Hajj. Allah Ta'ala granted me the ability to perform Umrah. Allah says, my intention was to visit Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, because he is the essence, he is the base of everything. Hote kaha khalilo bina kaaba o mina, lolak wale sahibi sab tere ghar ki hai. There wouldn't have been any Kaaba, there wouldn't have been any Mina, there wouldn't have been any Arafah, there wouldn't have been Muzdalifah. Everything came into existence because of that personality in Medina. So my intention was to go to Medina. With that intention, Allah Ta'ala granted me the ability to go for Hajj and to go for Umrah as well. Kaabe ka naam tak na liya, Taiba hi kaha. This is the city of Medina. This is the city of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Let me share with you something personal. I was studying in Jamiatul Madinah in Darul Uloom, and there was a batch of approximately 10 to 15 students who were traveling to Medina. They were going for Umrah. And this is, I think, around 2014, 2015. The rates were also cheap. There was a special package for everyone. Unfortunately, I couldn't go. I wasn't amongst those people who went to Medina. But at that time, I made an intention. And I said that once I qualify, ever in my life, if I ever get a chance to go for Umrah, I made it my you can say my mission in life. That the only thing I want to do is to take my parents for Umrah. That was the only desire I had in my heart, nothing else. And I made an intention that the first time I'm going to leave this country, South Africa, is going to be when I go for Umrah. I made this intention firm in my heart. And believe me, until today, alhamdulillah, I'm 22, until today, I've never ever left South Africa. Neither to Pakistan, neither to India, neither to even the neighboring countries, Mozambique, Malawi, Zimbabwe. I've never ever left South Africa. Many times I was supposed to leave. 2 weeks ago, I had a program in Mozambique. I was supposed to go to lecture. And in my heart, when this offer came in my heart, I thought that my intention was the first time I'm going to leave South Africa is when I go for Umrah. And now I have to go to Mozambique. My passport has to be stamped. And something happened, unforeseen circumstances, it got cancelled. I didn't go Mozambique. At that time, I made shukr in my heart. I said, my Nabi knows my intention. If I'm going to leave South Africa, the only time I'm going to leave is when I'm going to go for Umrah, inshallah. So I qualified, alhamdulillah, in 2019, and after that, you'll all know COVID started in 2020, initial days. And situation became such, and then, will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my father left this world. So that one desire was now broken into half. My desire was, I'm going to take my parents with me for Umrah. So the one desire was broken in half. My father, alhamdulillah, has been for Umrah, but it was before I was born. So when my father passed away, from that day, now there's only one mission and one intention in my heart and mind is that I'm going to, inshallah, take my mother with me for Umrah, inshallah. Problems come and go. A person has financial issues, a person has maybe paperwork issues, a person has thousands of other issues. And there are many issues, but the heart says that, the wealth, the problems, the issues are nothing. Kahan ki daulat, kahan ka mansab. Qasam khuda ki ye hai haqiqat, jinhe bulaya hai Mustafa ne, wahi Madine ko ja rahe hain. A person can have 1,000 issues, 1,000 problems, 1,000 difficulties, but everything, the solution to everything is just one call from the court of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. A person can have millions of friends. If there is no bulawa and no call from the court of Nabi, by Allah, he will never go to Medina. And a person can have nothing with him, but one call comes from Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, automatically the asbab, the causes, everything will happen, and that person will end up in the court of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kahan ki daulat, kahan ka mansab, qasam khuda ki ye hai haqiqat, jinhe bulaya hai Mustafa ne, wahi Madine ko ja rahe. That's the only intention, that's the only belief a person should have. That no matter whatever happens, once the call comes, you are definitely going to go. Then what's the harm in keeping that desire in your heart? Your job is not to arrange for money. Your job is not to arrange for ticket. Your job is not to arrange for visa. Your job is just to make the intention in your heart. My Nabi knows the intentions in everyone's hearts. My Nabi knows the intentions in everyone's heart. Your job is to make the niyyat if he accepts your niyat, he likes your niyat, then by Allah he is going to call you in his court. And when he calls you, then there you must open and say whatever you want to in the court of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So this love of Madinah everyone should have. And the only way you're going to have this love is if you instill the love of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in the hearts of your children. Tomorrow when you wake up and you ask your son and daughter, where do you want to go? Your son mustn't say, I want to go to America. Your son mustn't say, I want to go to Cape Town. Your son shouldn't say, I want to go to London. You must ask your children where you want to go. The first thing they should say, Father, I want to go to Madinah. I want to go to the city of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And by Allah, I'm taking a qasam. Once a person goes to Madinah, he can have all the luxuries of the world, but his heart would never ever want to leave that city of Madinah and come back. Ask anyone who ever went to Madinah and ask them, did you ever feel like coming back? He can have his wife here, he can have his parents here, he can have his wealth here, he can have everything here. But his heart will say, by Allah, I did not want to leave the city of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I felt as soon as I went there, I should die and there I should remain forever. I don't want to come back to the luxuries of this world. That is the city of Madinah. So make the intentions. Those fortunate ones have left already. There might be some who are in Medina now before going to Makkah for Hajj. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept their hazri in the court of His august Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But make a niyat and intention that Ya Rasulullah Khuda, you are listening to our desires. You know we want to come to your exalted court. And inshallah when my Nabi accepts, then you will visit the blessed court of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. पहुँच जाएंगे जिस दिन ए उजागर उनके कदमों में किसे कहते हैं जन्नत का नज़ारा हम भी देखेंगे व आखिर दवाना अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन. Just a few announcements. Alhamdulillah.